Today, we're going to be doing some Crappie Man jigs, y'all. Crappie Man jigs. We got colors, different colors, all kinds of colors, beautiful colors, translucent colors, fluorescent colors. Oh man, we got all kinds of colors of Crappie Man stuff. We even got a little micro swim jig, y'all. The smallest swim jig I think I've ever seen right there. And all black. Oh yeah. We're going to do some Crappie Man stuff today, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and try some of these Crappie Man jigs today. We're going to do a double setup and we're going to do it underneath a float today. All right. We got a addictive float on there. Gives us a little more weight for castability. Don't really need it, but that's what we're going to do. Okay. We got to get us a leader. And we're going to go with the 8-pound leader right there. We're going to go 2 lengths apart because we're going to put one hook in the middle and then one hook on the end. That's how we're going to work that. And we're going to fish two different depths by doing that. And we're going to give a test to Crappie Man jigs. So we're going to go ahead and tie this on to the this here, and then we're going to basically do an Albertine hook. What up, West Texas? How's it going? Going to do yeah, there used to not be them here for sure. I don't know if we'll catch any crappies today, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. There we go. Now we're gonna get an Albertine hook out here. If I can find them, I know I can. There we go. We're gonna use a Eagle Claw Albertine hook, and then we're gonna use a jig head as well, you guys. So basically, we're gonna use a 0.5 gram jig head, and we're going to use an Albertine hook by Eagle Claw. Now the jig head's made by Mustad, so we're going to put the Albertine hook on first, and we're going to use a size 8 Albertine hook. Fairly small hook. I could go with a lot bigger if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go with that size hook because that's the size I want to go with, you guys. Basically, we're going to do a drop shot knot for the Albertine hook, and then we're just going to do a regular cinch knot for the 1.5 gram hook, you guys. Okay, there's the Albertine hook. It's on the line, and then we're going to put the the 0.15 gram jig head underneath on the bottom. And there's the 0.5, so it's pretty small. I mean, it might be too small for crappie, but it's what I'm going with. I got bigger ones if I want, but we're gonna go like that for now. Just do a simple cinch knot. I don't feel like my leader was quite long enough, but that's okay. We're gonna use 2 different colors jigs just to give us more for the presentation. And who knows, it's probably still too cold for the crappie, but we're gonna try, because we got these Crappie Man jigs, and I want to try to get a crappie off of them. And this way I can promote his product without actually being sponsored by him, because, well, I don't know that he's in a sponsoring thing, but I like the way his jigs look, and I think they're going to catch a lot of fish. Not just crappies, but bass and trout and everything else. So why not give it an honest go, you guys? Try not to get a hook in my lip. The crappies and bullhead ruined the trout fisheries in that area. Well, there's still a lot of really good trout fishing here, though. Even though we got the bullheads and the crappies and the bass, there's still a lot of good trout fishing, though. So, I mean, yes, it has had its effect. El Vato, what's going on? It has had its effects on it. That's very true. But we're still catching a lot of trout, so I don't necessarily think that it's made too much of a really big impact. But I mean, it has definitely had its. It definitely has made an impact, though. Dakota Grub, what's going on? So we're gonna start out with the green and black and maybe pink, maybe, I don't know. What are you guys saying? Green and black and pink? Hi there. How's it work for you guys? A pink one on top and a green and black on the bottom. I think that'll work out pretty good. I feel like these are going to work really good for bluegill fishing too. You guys. Yes, I remember you. I'm subscribed to you. Do you remember when? Do you remember when I lost my mind? I'm always losing my mind. Yep, Crappie Man jigs. Yep, yep, yep. I like the way they look. I mean, these things look like they're straight up money. I think they're gonna catch fish, even though I've never used them before. Today is the first day ever I've used a Crappie Man jig. I mean, don't that look like money, you guys? I think that looks like money. A double rig, just like that. I think that's gonna catch some fish. I lost my mind. Okay, now we gotta pick up all this stuff so we don't lose any of it. And then we can get to trying to focus on getting some crappies pulled out of here. I don't know if we'll get any crappies, but might as well try. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's focus on fishing. Now that we're all re-rigged up and got our Crappie Man stuff on, we can focus a little more on that. Whew, sorry about that, guys. I wanted you guys to kind of see what I was doing. Now we're in Oregon. We're in Oregon. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw that out there and I'm going to bounce it back towards me, work it in front of all these willows. Whew. And just see if we can't find a crappie or a bass or something in here. I don't know if we'll find anything other than a good time, but hey, I'm not going to complain too much. We do have a Kitech on an underspin we could always throw too. I paired the Kitech with a crappie magnet underspin, you guys. I don't know. Yeah, you guys can see my float out there. And I'm just kind of working it in front of these willows. Even this could catch a bass working it this slow. Don't know that it will, but it could. So basically what it boils down to is I'm trying to find a crappie or a bass or a trout that might want to eat that, because a trout would eat that too. That is part of fishing willows that can be hard, is you're getting hung up like I just did. But luckily we got it all back, and we're gonna be back to fishing. Two Guns Paul tried to call me, but I'm live streaming and I can't answer the phone well, or else it'll mess up the sound of my video. Our landfills, huh? There's Two Guns. Well, I would have answered your phone call, but it messes up my sound if I answer phone calls when people are calling me while I'm trying to live stream. So, if you're gonna come out fishing, come out fishing. Paul, what's going on? Van Wolvern. No bites yet. I've only seen one fish rise today. It's been kind of windy, rainy, everything in between, but not too bad today. We're just trying to get our first trout or crappie of the year and first bass of the year, but it hadn't happened yet. With the warmer weather we've had, I figured the water temperatures would be up, but I was told that it's still around 33 degrees, so that's why the bass aren't too active right now, or the crappies. Thing is people catch them all the time ice fishing, so 33 is around freezing, so why aren't we able to catch them? Ochoco Reservoir. Right now I'm at the boat ramp, but here in a little bit, if I don't start catching something, I'm gonna head over to closer to the dam. So Ochoco Reservoir. I'm at the boat ramp right now. I probably should have brought some worms, but I didn't bring no worms, so. I didn't bring no power bait. I brought gulp minnows and stuff, though. The ducks are over there having fun playing and chasing each other around. See, and what makes this spot such a good spot for catching crappies and bass is these willows and the rocks. Because it's got a nice gravel mixed in with some willows. Always a good combination when you're crappie fishing. But it's cold yet, so I don't know if that's going to happen. Burke, how you doing? Glad you could join us this morning. I'm doing well. I'm trying to get that first crappie of the year, and it's still kind of cold. Trying to get that first bass of the year, and it's still kind of cold. But you know, if you don't try, you'll never know. You know, so it's worth giving it a go, even if it don't pan out. I don't think I got a long enough leader between my jigs, but that's okay. I can't wait till the crappies do start biting, so I can give these crappie man baits a good run for their money, because I feel like these things are going to get destroyed once it gets warm enough for the crappies to be biting like crazy. And another thing is, I may not be fishing deep enough today, because I'm fishing in the right area, even if it is cold. Willows, always a good spot to fish, because basically what happens here at Ochoco Reservoir is this reservoir, so it fluctuates up and down because of the irrigation, and then it fills back up because of snow and rain. So I'm fishing the right spot. I may not be fishing deep enough, and yeah, it's a little cold. Yeah, brookies are fun. Brookies are fun for sure. I haven't caught many big brookies, but I've definitely caught my fair share of them, for sure. There's only two places I really know to go get decent brookies, decent sized brookies. I definitely am thinking about going and getting some. Wow, you got 18-inch brookies? Nice. I think the biggest brookies I've seen are like 14 inches. But some of the bodies of water I fish, you don't. I've never seen a brookie bigger than about 5 inches, 6 inches long, too. So I know in Alaska they got some big giant brookies. Wow, that's pretty cool. Uh, I subscribed to this one gal because her cat name was Brookie, and it was only because her cat's name was Brookie. I thought that was a cool name for a cat, and she named it Brookie after the brook trout. So I thought that was worth a subscribe. It's called Bridget Frable Outdoors. She does she's a guide up in Montana, I think. She guides for trout in remote places. Happy days are here again. I like that, Mo. I like that. uh, now, to be honest with you, when the crappie and bass are biting really good, I don't even bother throwing a rig like this. Just because the fishing is usually good enough to where you don't need to slow it down at all. You don't need a float rig. But for argument's sake, I wanted to do the crappie man thing because I thought maybe today I could get a crappie, but it's proven a lot harder, a lot easier said than done. But who knows? It's not even supposed to drop that cold today. Basically, all I'm doing is throwing out there. I'm just slowly working that bait back. And really, this is the only way I can really work a bait slow is using a float rig. Because it's hard to, it truly is hard to work a bait slow for me. Yep, I do. I do. I'm half tempted to run up to the truck real quick and get a bait rod and throw some dough bait out there and maybe a power egg. I've seen one fish rise a day, and that's it. You guys see the honkers just land? I don't know. I can see them in there. The the geese have landed. Might as well show you what my other setup looks like. So my other setup, you guys, I got here. Maybe I choose the wrong color jig head, but that's okay. But I got a 2.8-inch Kitech on an underspin crappie magnet underspin. That looks like money to me. I feel like I could catch anything on that. A trout, a bass, a crappie, anything on that. I like the weight of it too. It casts really good. Casts really good. So I'm definitely feeling like this is going to be a game changer throughout the year for really nice bass and crappies and maybe even a bull trout or something. Scotty B, what's going on, man? Glad you could join us today. Trying to get a bass today. We're throwing bass and crappie gear. I don't know if we'll get anything other than a good time, but we're trying. Water's still cold. So you just never know, you guys. That's why you come out fishing on a day like today. Especially when you've had a warm front like we've had the last week, but it's starting to cool down again. It's not supposed to get real cold, but it's definitely cooling down again. I know it does look good, for sure. Anytime you put a Kitech with an underspin on there, that's usually a pretty good combination. Yeah, I was stuck at work for the last week working days, which is fine. I don't mind working days, but I didn't get to do much live streaming because I was working. But I got to do some. I got to go talk to kids about YouTube and fishing and stuff too, so that was fun. I got invited to do a couple of speeches. It was fun be able to do the speeches for the kids that's at the school and stuff. Got to show them the YouTube channel and talk about fishing, and it was pretty cool. But I do work for a school, so that kind of helps to get me in the door to be able to do stuff like that. I feel like a suspended jerk bait would probably be good with as cold as the water is. Because I was told that the water is colder than what I thought it'd be. So. All the birds are happy and having fun and swimming. It is early in the year to be fishing for crappie and bass, but it is possible. Fishing the right depths, right place, definitely possible. Put some new line on my Shimano BFS Corrado yesterday. Seems like I got to change the line on this thing about every couple months. I go through line on this thing a lot because I use it a lot, I guess. Tell you what, those underspin's going to be a game changer for the Ned rig too, I think. One of the craziest things I've ever had happen while I was fishing was I was using a chatterbait, right? Fishing for bass. And I've had trout the size of the chatterbait come up and try to eat it. That's always crazy. I'm just fan casting an area. Just fan casting an area. Trying to find a fish or two. Even if I don't find one. That underspin just looks so fire. So fire. Of course, most people probably wouldn't have chosen an orange head for it, but I just thought, you know, that would be a good color. So here we are. I would like to take my boat out, but I got a flat tire on my boat, so I ain't got a proper trolling motor for it either. I know people are thinking this guy's crazy trying to catch a crappie this early, but why not? Yeah, I agree with you. It is a pretty nice view, that's for sure. Even if the bass and crappie aren't biting, it's definitely a nice view, for sure. I would think that a trout would bite too at some point, but I haven't seen one yet. What are you doing today, Mo? Are you working? Working and watching live streams? I know you're the live stream queen, that's for sure. If anybody's gonna help your channel grow during a live stream, it's gonna be Mo. She will definitely share out your content with other folks and let it be known that you're live streaming and stuff. It's always good to have a nice friend like Mo when in the chat for sure. And another reason why I feel like, yeah, it does. It works a lot doing that. I've caught a lot of fish doing that. That's why, I'm not too worried about bouncing it too much right now, Mo. Is because the with the wind and the waves and stuff, it moves it enough for you. Right now, there's not a lot of wind or a lot of waves, but it's still moving, so it's not the end of the world. I was gonna say that one year we were catching crappies in March, so it does happen in Oregon. It only happened that one March though, and that was over at Primeville Reservoir. That wasn't here. I just like a Kitech. Love a Kitech. It's just a great bait. No, I'm not asking for sponsorship either, but I do love a good Kitech. I've got so many different crappie baits this year to catch to catch crappies on. I got some Yamamoto things. I'm not even sure they use it for crappie fishing, but I'm going to use it for crappie fishing. Wind's starting to pick up a little more. Might give the baits a little more action. See, and I know the reality of fishing this time of year. You may not catch the desired species. Whether it's too cold, it's usually not going to be too warm. It's usually going to be too cold and stuff like that. So all we can do is keep on fishing. See, that's where when you're in a kayak or a boat and you got a graph or a sonar or a fish finder, you can find, once you learn what to look for and stuff, it makes it easier to determine how to fish and where to fish. Personally, I'm like what my dad said. We've never needed a fish finder before, so that's true. That's true. Happy to be out there when I'm out there for sure. But I'm like my dad, he's like, when we were back there, he's like, never needed a fish finder before. Why would we need one now? That's so true, though. My thing is I've always depended on, when I'm fishing from a kayak or a boat, I'm always just depending on what knowledge I know from fishing from the bank to catch fish out in a boat or a kayak. So a lot of times, even though I'm out there in a boat and everybody says, oh, fish different spots and stuff, I'm still fishing the same spots I'm fishing from a boat that I would be fishing from the bank. Because I know that's where I'm going to catch fish. Kind of one of those things. Yep, win-win. Yep. I agree with you. It is a win-win situation. We're going to give this spot another 12, 13 minutes, and then we're going to end the live stream, and then we're going to just start looking for fish. And hopefully we're going to find fish and make a decent video for you guys at some point today. I love the fact that the wind has picked up. It's going to help my bait move more. It's going to help my bait to get noticed by more fish. So you never know. We might land up catching one yet. Oh, Mo, you don't have to get all excited. We're still here. We're still here for a little longer. Come on, Bruce, Luce, Antonio, or Sam, as Mo would say. Yep. Hit the line, hit the line. Well, don't hit the line, hit the hook. We need it to hit the hook. Not to say we haven't tried today, because we have tried. We just haven't had the luck. To look today. It's okay, though. Chances are we might charge the phone up and go live at the next spot too, but it'll be a minute before we do that because we got to give the phone time to charge up. Live streaming takes a bit out of your battery for sure. And you know, I might have got over here a little too early today. Maybe I should have fished the other spot for trout first and then came over here and fished after warmed up a little bit. But my thing is I wanted to get out here because we had the warm weather all week. So I thought, well, just maybe if I got out here, I would get a crappie or a bass early. And so far, it just had not worked out. Yep, hiccup, yep. Thanks for trying to scare me, fat cat. I appreciate that, man. I don't know that it worked, but thanks for trying. Boy, the geese are all riled up out there. Raising Cain with each other. Finally using some crappie man jigs. Man, I'm telling you, I'm going to catch a bunch of bluegills and crappies and bass off of it this year. Maybe even a trout or two. Ah. Oh, man. Drink a glass of water upside down. Thank you, Mo. Drink a glass of water upside down. I like that. I like that, fat cat. What? We only got one watcher? No. Does it? uh. Oh. Been a beautiful morning of fishing so far. Somehow pushes the air off your diaphragm, huh? Huh. Crazy. Hey, Redmond, you're in the same state I'm in. It's not afternoon yet. It's still morning. It might be afternoon where Fat Cat is, but it's still morning here. That sun hit me on the back here. Boy, that little bit of sun can warm it up just enough to get the fish biting too. Just enough. I don't know that we're going to have enough sun to do that, but it can. Oh, they must have decided not to go fishing. They pulled up with the boat and started getting it ready and then decided they weren't going fishing, I guess. Still got 19 minutes? Yeah, I thought so. Because you're in Texas and you're 2 hours in front of us, so I figured you guys still had a few minutes. Yeah, I think you're right. They probably did forget something important, like their boat plug to plug the boat up so it don't sink. What? It's 100 degrees there in Texas already? What the? What the? 100 degrees in Texas already? Wow. So the catfish fishing must be in full bore then, since it's 100 degrees there. Yeah, I've seen it happen too. Yeah, we'll definitely see tonight because Fat Cat. Saturday nights is Fat Cat night. Saturday night is Fat Cat night. He's out there fishing for some fat cats. Oh, yeah. And some turtles. Don't forget the turtles. Wow, nice. That's awesome, Fat Cat, taking the great grandson. Heck yeah. I know I'm getting ready to take my granddaughter out fishing again. She's always bugging her mom about going fishing, so. Yep, the Turtle Club, Turtle Club. Yep, yep, yep. So yeah, I'm gonna take the grandbaby out again here soon. My grandbaby, she loves to fish. I don't know why, but she loves to fish. Even if she's not catching nothing, she loves to fish. Yep, yep, yep. I'm sure Skipjack Cindy will be live at some point today or this evening, and I mean there's gonna be. It's Saturday. A lot of people get to be live on Saturday. I'm almost certain Saving Grace will be live again tonight. I would say that's a lot warm, Fat Cat. A lot warm, not a little. Are you going to catch catfish bigger than your grandson, your great grandson there, Fat Cat? Yep, borderline crispy. I like that. Could that be a Krispy Kreme? You guys. Too much fun, y'all. Well, we tried to get a crappie. We're gonna go to another spot and probably try to get a crappie still yet, but we're gonna have to end the live stream so we can travel and stuff. Maybe 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 charge the phone up and maybe go live again later on today. More like a fried ding dong, huh? Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed my 2 hours worth of live streaming this morning. I was hoping to catch a fish or two, but maybe even a crappie or a bass. But so far, it ain't worked out none. But who knows? The day's early, lots of time left, and I'm hoping a bass or a crappie will show up at the next spot. If not, we're gonna be recording. And if the fish start biting over there, we'll record that and maybe go live again. Cherry Coke and recliner works, huh? To me, it's either a Mountain Dew or a Dr. Pepper. One of those two. Anything else is uncivilized. So you guys remember to catch, kiss, and release the fish once in a while. It ensures a future fishery for all. Till next time, I'm sorry to say it, but it's time to go. We got to go find some fish, you know. If the fish aren't biting here, it's time to move. Till next time, this is G-Man Fishing, and we are out.